A jobs program that puts ex-convicts to work you and keeps them there. Hiring former convicts isn't just good for society it's also good for business. Take it from Leo, 6 of the fast casual restaurants' current staff members were hired through a program called GOSO, which helps young men who have been through the criminal justice system avoid getting in trouble again by teaching them job readiness and other skills. It's widening applicant pool. A low unemployment rate fell to 3.8% in February from 4% in January. Makes it difficult for businesses to attract and retain top talent because people can be choosier about where they work. Michael Van Leuven, who manages Dos Churros Union Square location in Manhattan, is a product of the restaurant's Better Everyone related video Sacramento program helps ex-felons get into marijuana business. When he was 15, he was arrested for robbery and was released to a diversion program, but Van Leuven was nabbed again for dealing drugs. He was jailed for 5. Now, thanks to GOSO, Dos Churros and his own work ethic, Van Leuven has been gainfully employed for more than 3 years. Employment key to success. GOSO, its participants and employer partners are perhaps more forward-looking than others might be. Leo Creamer said, still, the program doesn't discriminate based on an applicant's charges or background. Well, most incentives for businesses. GOSO subsidizes participants' first 240 hours of work, making it a low-risk proposition for potential employers. Restaurants, companies. On an effective program. The low recidivism rate among GOSO participants illustrates the program's efficacy. 85% Golia attributes the program's high success rate to what he calls the 3 they. In addition, GOSO provides its members with prepaid Metro cards so they can easily travel to and from work on New York subways and buses. People. The organization is supported by a wide network of donors, including private individuals, criminal justice and youth development-focused foundations, as well as the City of New York. In 2017, Leo Creamer said in his experience, GOSO workers have stayed with Dos Churros for longer than the average employee, thereby reducing staff turnover, which can be costly to a business. Turnover.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.